No matter how angry, perturbed, and furious we are, we should never make a mistake of divorcing Cyril Ramaphosa from the ongoing allegations or scandals involving SAPS. This is because Cyril Ramaphosa has previously benefited from this corruption within the SAPS. Those who still remember a few years back, Cyril Ramaphosa was accused of having kept thousands of US dollars in his Pala Pala farm. And it was these corrupt police officials who protected him. And it was also the ANC parliamentary majority who protected him from being held accountable by the parliament. And it was the ANC which obviously protected him. And he was able to do this or to maneuver around this issue because he was able to kill or make the ANC branches ineffective. When you look around, you realize that the branches of the ANC have been rendered useless. They are no longer playing that role which they used to play during Thabo Mbeki, as well as the first term of Jacob Zuma. We know that it was the branches of the ANC which played a pivotal role in reinstating Jacob Zuma in the NGC as the deputy president of that party following the dismissal of Msholozi by the president of the ANC at that time, Thabo Mbeki. So when you look around in this current juncture, you realize that the branches of the ANC no longer hold that power that it used to hold then. That is because Ramaphosa has been able to make sure that he cripples the functions and the roles of the branches of the ANC by centralizing power into his own office or into presidency of the ANC. Even the Secretary General does not have power which they used to have during Kgalema Motlanthe, during Gwede Mantashe, when they were Secretary General of that organization. So the ANC no longer has got those important central units. So it's only the presidency, which obviously Ramaphosa runs together with Khumbuzo and Chabeni and few others who are around him. So we don't really expect him to act swiftly because it has been days now. He was in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro, attending the BRICS summit. We've seen a couple of weeks ago when Israel was fighting with Iran, and we saw how Donald Trump left the meeting of the G20 to go and address that particular issue. But there was no sense of urgency from Ramaphosa's side after hearing that his country's law enforcement agencies has been infiltrated by drug cartels, by criminals. He was supposed to have left that meeting earlier and come to address this mess swiftly. Addressing it, it means that you do away with all the corrupt elements in the organization, as well as other units of government, because General Mkwanaji also mentioned the judiciary, and he also mentioned the parliament, which means that he said that there are other members of parliament who are corrupt too. So those are some of the matters, because he's the president of the ANC, and they are also responsible for deploying those members of parliament. And I'm quite sure that many of those corrupt MPs are coming from the ANC. So he is also tasked with making sure that they are sending some people with the heightened levels of integrity and dignity in parliament to make sure that also these units or divisions, departments of government are occupied or are led by people with integrity and dignity, and not the scoundrels that we are seeing taking the country down the drain.